Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's September 8th. My name is Matt. I'm live for Wake Up Legendary. We host these every single Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. So we go live on our Facebook page. You can find us on the Legendary Marketer official Facebook page. And welcome in. If you're tuning in live with us and you're joining us and this is part of your morning or maybe your evening routine or afternoon, let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments. Love to hear and see where everybody's tuning in from. We get people from like Australia, New Zealand, freaking all over the place. So it's always cool to see real people tuning in live with us. We've got an awesome guest today. And for those of you who are just joining us and just tuning in, it is Jordan's birthday. So if in the comments, as we bring Jordan on, could you all wish him a happy birthday? And Jordan, what's going on?
I'm good. How are you, Matt? I'm good.
I'm good. I'm doing well. Hey, so first, happy
Good to hear.
birthday. I'm not going to sing to you because that would be
Thanks very much.
it would be pretty terrible, but
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us, you're only, well, now 19, I guess, but
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about you. Tell us, how you came online or how you got curious about online marketing, and tell us where you're at in your journey.
Mhm. So basically, I've always been interested in like business and all this type of stuff. So I was on TikTok one day, like December 2020, and I was scrolling through and I came across a TikTok on affiliate marketing, and I was like, this like just makes sense, like because I tried other things like drop shipping, like looked into it, but I never tried it. It just seemed too complicated. There's like too much to deal with and stuff. And then I came across affiliate marketing, and like I just looked into it a bit more, and I did a bit of research on it because I like to know what I'm getting into, if you know what I mean. So
Yep.
I did a bit of research and uh, came across the 15-day challenge, and then I jumped on it, and since then it's just been an amazing journey.
What do you feel like? Tell us about you as like a person. Like, what do you feel like there was anything
Yeah.
unique about you that made you look to do something online, or like, are you going to university, or kind of where are you at with like, where do you see this?
Well, right now I'm in my last year of high school,
Okay.
so next year I don't know if I want to go to college or not. I'm not too sure yet. I'm still like figuring things out. But this year, it's like I want to take this to the next level. I want to start making like good income from it. But uh, I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do in my life, to be honest.
Cool. Well, you don't need to. You're freaking 19 years old, man.
Yeah,
um,
I
so
know.
like, So in your journey, you find the 15-day challenge, you start kind of like figuring this whole thing out. You're playing around with like different, content
Yeah,
creation strategies and stuff like that. What,
yeah.
wow, was that hard? Was that difficult? Was it easy? Like, tell us a little bit about, going online and starting content creation. What was that like for you?
Well, at the start, like I was like scared of like just going on, show my face and stuff. But then, like I came to the realization, just thinking like I have to put my face out there. Like no one's really gonna care at the end of the day what I do. Like I just gotta get myself out there, build my own brand, and just let it happen. Because if I just didn't, like that's just gonna limit me from my potential. So getting my face out there really helped me like develop as a person in general as well, and just yeah,
Yeah, cool. I feel like it's a tricky thing to, I don't know. It's such a difficult, tricky thing to try to navigate, and
yeah,
figure out. And every person's different. And
yeah,
when you started on TikTok, I mean, what was
yeah.
your strategy? Like, what was the end goal, or like, what did you start doing? How
Well, to
often
be
did you
honest, like
post?
uh, I really didn't have an end goal in mind. I just was still trying to figure things out. Like I was completely new to this, like affiliate marketing. I didn't have a clue like about marketing in general before I started. So I just looked at the best like people in the game, like Brian Brewers, the Dal Juniors, these guys. Just looked at their content, what was working, and then I just put my own spin on it, and then just took it from there. And then since then, I've just been growing and evolving. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a bit of a
When
fun
you
journey.
post, I mean, is that all you're doing? Is you're just posting? Or do you go live? Do you do anything
Well,
else?
uh, well, I have a TikTok and an Instagram. I'm not really that active on TikTok anymore, but I'm more focused on Instagram at the minute. I want to learn like
Okay.
really deep into it. So I'm like testing out stories and plan to go live in the future and stuff, do IGTVs and stuff like that there. But yeah, I'm still figuring things out on Instagram. It's definitely a lot to learn on it.
Cool. Is Instagram, you feel like, what's the reasoning behind sort of shifting more towards Instagram?
And I just feel like there's better like leads on it or something. And
Hmm.
like on TikTok, I don't know what it is about TikTok. Like the leads just aren't as great. Maybe because it's a younger generation that's usually just on TikTok. It's not really for the adult version. Well, Instagram is basically anyone can go on if you know what I mean. But the same with TikTok, but Instagram I just feel is a bit better in my opinion.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I think that my evaluation of that would be um, I've seen a slightly higher LTV, meaning customer value, but I see way more purchases coming from TikTok. Like TikTok to me
Yeah, yeah.
is if anybody's brand new, just getting started in virtually any niche, I would say start
Mm.
creating content on TikTok first, grow that audience, get started, blow that up. And then if you want then to sort of move your audience to different platforms to diversify. So I think you're kind of following that script to a T, which is cool. Um, how's
Yeah,
the Instagram going? How many
yeah.
followers do you have?
Right now I have about 2,300, I think. But
Nice.
I've been really busy with school and stuff, so I'm just looking for ways to grow and stuff. I get like Instagram mentors and stuff to help me out with that there. So still learning a lot. I just need to keep growing and stuff, come up with new strategies, just be unique, just look for different things.
Yeah, totally. Now, I was gonna give you a little bit of feedback on
Mm-hmm.
your marketing,
Mm-hmm.
and we can do this more later too. But one thing on, for instance, like reels and even
Yeah,
just
definitely.
posting that I've seen. So
Mm-hmm.
we've got people, there's really like two styles of content. And on our Thursday Business Blueprints webinars, we go through a lot of people's content, and we go through TikTok, we go through Instagram, we go through sometimes YouTube, different styles of content. And typically, when people get into very specifically like how to content, you've got a good amount of that on your Instagram, but I think you could do more of it. Just my take. So it's just, you know, I tell people take my take with a little grain of salt. Okay. So don't consider my words as gospel, but the how to content avoids a few things. Okay. So
Yeah.
a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people right now are thinking that TikTok
Mm-hmm.
is slowed down or is dead. And then when I go look at their channel,
I'm open to
it's
feedback, of course.
yeah. Well, they a lot of times when they are on TikTok and they are either shadow banned or they're not getting as many for you page views as they used to, they've gotten away from the how-to videos, the educational style videos. And then on Instagram, it's the same thing, except on Instagram, what's happening is they're not getting shadow banned, they're getting actually shut down on the platform, right? So their entire all of their entire account is getting shut down on Instagram. I think Jordan's coming back in. But what I was saying, guys, is a lot of people have said on TikTok that TikTok is slowing down, quote unquote, slowing down. This is not true. We have opened up new accounts. We try out different styles of accounts in different niches. And the TikTok algorithm is not slowing down at all. What's happening is when the people say that it's slowing down or that it's not what it once was, it's mostly because they got away from posting edutainment style content. So the educational, entertaining style content that gets a ton of views and goes viral, they started posting things like trying to sell the product, right? They became salespeople. So Jordan, what I was just saying was, the reason so many people
Sorry about that.
start seeing TikTok, oh, you're all good, man. TikTok, they see their TikTok slow down or their Instagram gets banned or something, is they get away from the actual helpful how-to style content and they try to start selling people, right?
Yeah.
And I see that a little bit on your Instagram channel where it's like, should I debating to buy this course, or people saying even the style videos of like when I bought the $7 training, you know, or if you hate your job, right? And then they're trying to push purchases. That's the kind of content that I see gets people's accounts shut down. Even if they make a good chunk of money and they sort of drive a bunch of revenue, their account is in this weird limbo stage where they're always on the edge of being basically shut down. Or on TikTok, I think what happens more on TikTok is people's accounts get shadow banned. And then they're like, oh my gosh, my account died. And oh yeah, TikTok, they're done. But then they go and I'm like, hey, wait, hold on, go create another account. And, you know, this didn't happen exactly with Lori, but in the last 6 days, this lady named Lori got 30,000 followers in 6 days on TikTok and blew up, right? Same thing with Ryan. We've had a bunch of guys on in the last like few weeks who are just exploding. But the reason is because they've stayed clear with their edutainment style content. They've taken all of their selling, all of their, hey, go to the link in my bio to purchase. They've taken all of that to their lives and they've driven sales that way, and they've driven sales through their email marketing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just think that it makes sense a little bit when you think about it from just a critical standpoint of content creation. It's like, well, why are people here? Why are people watching my stuff? Well, probably to learn something or be entertained. There's entertainment style people, you know, like Jake Paul or something like that, who are just like entertainers, and you watch them to just be like, man, this dude's life is crazy. But then there's other people who are like, I'm trying to sit down and I want to learn from Jordan. I want to learn exactly his strategies. I want to learn different tips and tricks on how to make a little bit of money online, or I want to learn how to train my dog better so they don't bark at the mailman, you know, or whatever. Like I want to learn how to shed 2 inches off my waist, right? Like people are there because they want to learn that stuff, and they're going to buy from somebody that they're entertained by and that they trust. And so anyway, what comes up for you as I say that?
You're perfectly right there. Like I've like struggled to make content. Like as I said before, I'm a complete beginner in this game, and like even a few months back, I was like still am struggling like to this day, like creating like the content like ideally for my ideal audience. Like it's very hard, like from my point of view, like to really narrow down on who you're trying to target. And like that's a very big problem. Like I see like beginners make, and I myself have too. Like it's very hard to do. It's very hard to do.
Yeah. Well, how did you solve that, or how are you solving that?
Well, basically just trial and error. Like I'm just looking for different like ways to come up with titles, like different strategies, like what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna like my hook, what I'm gonna say in my hook, what am I gonna talk about, my call to action, stuff like that there. So it's just a whole learning game.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. And I always tell people too, like, don't try to reinvent the wheel, you know? Like you don't need to try to reinvent the wheel. Like typically when people come into like certain industries, like here's a good example. Okay. So I was showing this the other day, and I just think this is such a powerful example of what's possible. But like this guy, for instance. So I don't know if you can see this, but this guy has a little TikTok channel about weight loss, right? Now he's an affiliate marketer. All right. So if you were to follow this all the way through, I think that, oh, this opened in a new window, but basically it's, it's for like a free diet plan. And then well, here, let me see. Okay, here we go. So I'll show you. When you click on his link in his bio, right? He's generating leads on this get a low sugar diet with delicious recipes that tells you exactly what to eat to lose weight and get healthy fast, right? Get diet plan now. Okay, so custom keto diet, right? This is a ClickBank affiliate marketing product. So now my guess is, and it'd probably be anybody's best guess, that this guy, Dave here, Dave's weight loss is probably making a good bit of money with 500,000 followers and the amount of traffic that you can generate from that. But my point is like, if I was to get into the health and fitness niche, right? Here's what a lot of people do. They get in the health and fitness niche and they immediately go online and they just start talking about, I want to make a video today about weight loss. Okay, here we go. And here's my journey. Now, there's nothing wrong with telling your journey interspersed throughout your content or on your lives. But what you should do is something like this, where you start out by using a little tool called Sort by TikTok or Sort for TikTok. Yeah. So for those of you who are newer and haven't heard me talk about this, there's a little tool called Sort for TikTok. And you can do this also for Instagram videos. We've done this and shown this to work. But go to Sort for TikTok, and then you come here and it sorts all of his videos by most watched to least watched. And if I'm brand new, here's my marketer. Let's put on our marketer minds here for a second. Okay. So if I'm brand new, and I'm like, okay, I want to figure this out. I want to figure out how can I break through in the weight loss niche. I'm going to start looking, and it's going to say, drink 1 cup of this before bed to lose weight. 5 foods you should never eat if you want to lose weight. So I'm now seeing that all of his video content creation is just copywriting. That's all that it is. It's a skill of copywriting. 5 foods you should never eat again. 5 alarming signs your blood sugar is too high. These are all just copywriting headlines. And what this communicates to me is that people in this niche respond to these types of little tips and tricks, right? So you start out with a headline that's like 2 tablespoons a day will melt your belly fat away. And then you start out with a hook and you get their entire you get their entire attention, and you hold that attention until you reveal what it is at the very end. And that creates more watch time, which then creates more virality with your videos. The disconnect that a lot of people have with this is, well, what's the point in getting millions of views for something if you're selling something else? Well, a portion of all of your viewers and followers are eventually going to go and click that link in your bio, or you're going to go live with what we call a mini webinar strategy. And you're going to go live and you're going to sell. You're basically going to talk more about, your story, your journey, do a little storytelling, and then say, hey, by the way, there's a little link in my bio. You can go and purchase to get a custom keto diet plan for you, built for you. And look, I'm a real person. Like, now you can see me. I'm not just out here posting videos. And the amount of people who drive sales from going live is insane, because that real element to it, even with only 5 to 10 people on live with you, you drive a ton of revenue. But my larger point, especially for people who are newer to this and newer to, creating content, is on whatever platform you're doing this, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, this strategy overall, you can apply it to any of them. And Jordan's done a good job of that. Jordan, I know he's done this. I know that he's taken this right, Jordan?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely used it before.
Yeah. And you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to try to start this all from scratch and figure it all out on your own. The truth is that there's a lot of people out there who've been successful in whatever niche you want to get into. And all you've got to do is find those people. And eventually, let's say you got 50,000 followers or 100,000 followers. okay, now you might experiment with different types and styles of content. Sure. Like but I tell people all the time, one solid piece of content every single day will outperform 5 mediocre half-assed pieces of content any day of the week, because that one solid piece of content that's modeled after something that has 9 million views is likely to get a ton of views, as where all this other stuff you're trying and throwing out there as an experiment, trying to see if it'll maybe work. It's like, it's not going to work, guys. It doesn't work. It's not, it just, you're going to get a couple hundred views on each of them, totaling 1,000 views a day. Or this one video could get you 500,000 views a day.
Exactly right.
Yeah. What is there any strategy that you have for that, or other than just sort of looking around, searching via hashtags, is there any strategy that you have for doing that?
Not necessarily, no. Just really
Just
look
looking
at trends
around,
and stuff.
scouting.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Interesting.
getting on trends, putting my own twist on it, relating it to my target audience and stuff. So, yeah.
Nice. And you're growing an email list?
Yeah. Well, I actually recently switched over to GetResponse, so I'm on it now. I just made a new one a couple of weeks back, so I have
Nice.
like 2,000 or 3,000 on it, I think. So, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. A lot of times people think that that's a small list, and I'm like, dude, no, that's a great size list, especially when you're getting going, just getting started. Like,
yeah,
that's awesome. Good for you, man.
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
So what would you say to the people who are out here who are trying to get started on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, and they're a little hesitant to post, they're not sure what they should be doing, and they're sitting right here across the screen from you? What would you say to those people?
Just have like a clear bio. Like in your bio, make sure it's like very clear. I actually wrote something down here. It's like, think of your bio as a party invitation and your content as the party. Like, you want them to match so that you can deliver the promise to your followers. Like,
I like
you know
that.
what I mean? So it just all has to match. Like, your bio has to be talking about, say you're selling something about health fitness expert in your bio or something like that there, and then your content's about health and fitness. Just very broad, but obviously more narrowed down and stuff.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
The bio is your party invitation, and the content is the party. I like it.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Well, Jordan, happy birthday, dude. What time is it over there? Is it the afternoon?
It's 3:24, yeah. 3:24.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Well, have a good rest of your afternoon, and thanks for coming on your birthday of all things. And if you need anything, hit us up. Let me know.
I will for sure, Matt. Thank you very much for getting me on here. It's a pleasure.
Heck yeah.
All right, thanks very much.
See ya. All right, guys. Hey, I didn't put his bio up, but go find him both on TikTok and Instagram. So you can hit him up on both platforms. He's on here. Let me put up his Instagram too. Bear with me. Here we go. On TikTok and IG. There we go. All right. Go give a follow, and let him know. Shoot him a message. Let him know what you thought of today. And Jordan, thanks again for coming on. It was awesome. And everybody go give him a follow. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And we'll be back here tomorrow. Dave will be back tomorrow on Thursday for another edition of Wake Up Legendary. Peace.